My name is Carl Korshkin and I live in Columbia, Missouri, USA, and I want to show you the new box joint jig that I have developed. This jig is made out of Baltic plywood. It is basically built around the traditional sled and sliding box design that most people use. However, I have incorporated a series of flippers to do the indexing to move the workpieces across the Dato blade. I will show you how this all comes together in a couple of minutes. This jig is ideal for making large drawers or boxes such as bee boxes that will clamp into the box. Although this jig is entirely scalable to any size of workpieces that you would like to work with. Generally, this box, as I'm showing you now, is set up to cut 3/4 inch joints into the boards. But by changing the configuration of these flippers, I'm able to make 1.5 inch box joints. These would be ideal for some applications where you want to reduce the amount of surface area in the joint. The jig also is very adaptable in terms of its use. For instance, if you have a width of a board where you end up with a finger such as this, which is too narrow to work with, you can basically remove that by putting a shim between the sled and the sliding box. And that will move the sliding box over just enough to take out that particular finger. I've put a higher front on the sliding box so that you can clamp effectively to it. And I've even incorporated a pipe clamp into the sliding box so that it makes the clamping of the workpieces quite easy. I've also incorporated just a board down here that acts as a safety guard and a chip deflector when you are actually pushing the device through the Dato blade. I have this jig mounted on a Delta contractor's saw. I have a 3/4 inch Dato stack in the saw with a plastic insert that is cut exactly to the dimensions of the Dato blade. So now I will show you how this jig works. I've got 4 boards in the sliding box now, held in with the 2 clamps. If you have a powerful enough saw that'll drive a 3/4 inch Dato through 8 boards at a time, you can easily put 8 boards into my sliding box. I have offset the 2 long boards with a key, a 3/4 inch key that looks like this inside the box. And for my fellow beekeepers, you always want to offset the 2 long sides. So we're going to start this all up and actually do the cutting.